What's up, everybody, and welcome to Gamer Nation. That's right, we're right here live, San Francisco Metreon, over at the Portal 1 Arcade, and you guys are in for a ride today. We're gonna take you guys on an adventure with some muscle-bound men, some fast cars, and dude, guys, one babe that you guys absolutely cannot say no to.
Oh, thanks, Jaeson.
Two babes that you guys absolutely cannot say no to. If you guys don't know, this is my homegirl, Jessamyn.
Hi, I'm Jessamyn Dawson. I am going to be taking you over to IGN. We're going to meet up with some of the editors there and kick this first show off right.
Bam.
With which platform is best.
Here we go.
So follow me.
Oh, you, where? Did she just, where'd she just go? Did she just go somewhere? Where'd she go? Jazz, where'd you go? Jazz.
So we are here at IGN with the editors where we will be comparing the PlayStation 2, the Xbox, the PC, and the Gamecube. First question, we'd like to start it off with. If you were a software developer right now creating a game, which platform would you target? Steve?
Well, all bias and self-interest aside, I definitely have to go with the PC platform. It's a much more open-ended area for development because it's not dominated by one specific publisher. So you have a chance to do things that are a little more innovative on the PC. That and the popularity of first-person shooters and real-time strategy games and the innovative nature of the mouse and keyboard interfaces make the PC my platform of choice. Doug?
PlayStation 2, easy. It's got the most installed units around North America and Europe and Japan, which means that there's a lot more units sold, a lot more people can make money off of them. So if you're a software developer and you want to make a lot of games, and you want to make money off them so you can continue on, put it on the PS2. Not only that, it's got great exclusives like Metal Gear Solid, Grand Theft Auto, and Gran Turismo. So I definitely pick the PS2. What do you think, Fran?
Well, I think from purely a development standpoint, what you're speccing for, you should spec for the higher systems, Xbox, PC, Gamecube, and then port down the PS2, because then you're going to get good results on every system, hopefully. But from just targeting a demographic and going for the most installed base, like Doug said, PS2 is definitely the best one for that. What do you think about it, Aaron?
The Xbox is the most powerful system around. You got all the processing ability you could ever ask for, so it means developers can really try some creative things and come up with some new ideas, which is always in demand. Plus, you've got the best online infrastructure of any console right now with Xbox Live. You can rip music from your CD collection, put it in games, so really there's no reason why you wouldn't want to go with the Xbox. Jess?
Great, thanks, guys. I hope you all take that info and bring it to your platforms.
Hey, I'm Gigi, your guide to the underground world of video gaming. Throughout the show, I'll be revealing tips and tricks on how to beat your favorite games. So let's start tempting your tummies with a taste of tips and tricks. Here's a game that'll help you with your road rage, or any other rage you may be feeling towards innocent bystanders. You know what I mean? If not, then stay tuned. I'm back! Now this next cheat is a recipe that proves to be good for your health. For a longer life during gameplay, enter R1, R2, L1, circle, left, down, right, up, left, down, right, up. Take advantage of this cheat because you'll need 100% health to fight off that swarm of loyal fans who follow you wherever you go. To attract the crowd, enter circle, X, L1, L1, R2, X, X, circle, and triangle.
Yo, what's up, gamers? Welcome to the review section. We got Grand Theft Auto right back with Vice City this week. Check it out, man. Tommy Vercetti's back, and he is going to Vice City. It's kind of like a Miami, Florida, but, man, we got over 120 vehicles. It's like flying action, boats, games, you name it, whatever you can think of. But actually, Steve Butts down at IGN is going to tell us a little bit more about Grand Theft Auto and just how fresh this game is. Steve?
It's not just fresh, it's radical. After being in prison for 15 years, Tommy Vercetti's headed to Florida's Vice City looking for some action. But when his first big drug deal goes bad, he indulges in a high-octane spree of vengeance that involves fast cars, big guns, and a wonderful sense of irresponsibility. Vice City has a much tighter story than the original game and draws you in immediately. And the missions here are longer and more difficult, I think. You're going to indulge in everything from straight races to multi-part assassination missions. And the city's interesting enough that you'll probably even steal a car just to see the sights. The new mouse controls help a lot during the game's shooting sequences, but the keyboard driving controls leave a lot to be desired when compared to the PS2 controllers. And this becomes even more of an issue when you're riding the game's new motorcycles or flying the helicopters. Vice City has hands down some of the best music and dialogue we've ever heard in a game. The writing is mature and funny, and the performances are great. Ray Liotta really steals the show as the voice of Tommy Vercetti. Finally, the game's called Vice City for a reason. It is a game about crime and criminals, and it packs enough bullets, blow, and bad words to more than justify its M rating. With the caution that parents should check it out first, Vice City is a must-have for the PC platform.
Hey, Steve, thanks a lot, man. Actually, we got Ken right here that just actually played Grand Theft Auto, so what'd you think of it?
It tried. It really did. Great story.
Right.
I like the missions. It's just, problem is, about 5 minutes in on the PC, the graphics explode. It just turns into chaos.
What do you mean they explode?
Some pieces disappear, some pieces just get bigger. You can't see what's a building, you can't see what's a car, you can't drive like that, and what's the point of Grand Theft Auto if you can't drive?
This is crazy.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
What's the difference between the first game?
Or
the other Grand Theft Autos?
The fact that the graphics didn't try to blind you.
Huh.
Also, this one, I like the fact that it's got a much better story.
Right.
Drops you into it from the word go. Just the graphics. Can't play it.
So, tell me, would you recommend it, or?
Nah, I'd say avoid it like the plague until they fix it.
Good God, man, you heard it from Ken himself. GTA, Vice City. Well, maybe you guys will get better on the next one. Actually, if you guys haven't seen the movie already, it is Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness. Yeah, Lara Croft is back, and that girl is kicking some major booty. She's got 2 pistols, man, and she's gonna have to actually clear her slate because she is framed for killing her mentor. But my man Doug over there at IGN, tell us a little bit more about Tomb Raider.
Thanks, Jason. Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness is the 6th game in Eidos and Core's Tomb Raider series out for the PlayStation 2 and the PC, and it stars everyone's favorite, or not so favorite, buxom female Lara Croft. The game has a couple key points to it. There's a secondary character that you can play, there's new adventuring moves, new action moves, a slightly new combat system, and the game's really very good at sort of telling a good story. It's more like a movie than anything. It's an okay adventure game. Adventure fans may like it. Fans of the series may like it, but I really strongly recommend you rent it before you do anything.
Right on, Doug. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And what's your name?
Greg.
So, what'd you think of Tomb Raider, Lara Croft? You like the game or you like the girl?
Both, I guess.
Right on.
The game was all right. The controls were a little bit weird, you know. I was trying to get used to them.
What do you mean by weird?
It was just hard to control, you know. I couldn't really turn the way I wanted to, but it was pretty good.
So would you recommend it? Must have?
Maybe recommend it.
Okay, right on, man. So anyways, you guys already have it. That's Lara Croft's Tomb Raider, but we got Midnight Club 2. And if you guys haven't heard all the street racing hype from Too Fast, Too Furious, I'm sorry, but Tyrese is not in this one. But check it out, man. You get to race all kinds, over 120 different cars, like hot rods, rice rackets, souped up, and even now, new feature, motorbikes. That's right, and you get to burn the 5-0, the cops, you know, popos. Yo, John, tell us a little bit more about Midnight Club 2.
Yeah, Jason. Man, if you've ever dreamed of driving 150 miles an hour down the freeway, cops chasing you, your competitor right on your tail, Midnight Club 2 is the game for you. Inspired by illegal street racing, which is made famous more recently by movies like Fast and the Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious, even Biker Boys, Midnight Club 2 is an awesome game. I mean, I can't get it out of my Xbox right now. It's the #1 racing game on the box, and let me tell you why. Now, Midnight Club 2 might not feature any real cars, but everyone knows what a Ford Escort looks like. Another cool thing is you actually get to ride in a car that looks like the Batmobile. I mean, it doesn't take Bruce Wayne to know that that's cool. I mean, you're flying through the streets of Los Angeles, Tokyo, Paris. And I mean, not only do you get in cars, but you hop on a motorcycle, you're popping wheelies, you're dodging buses, running into buildings. I mean, this game is just too awesome. Another cool aspect of it is that you're not just racing from point A to point B. What you're doing is you're racing on the city, and you actually find your own way to the finish line. That means you're finding your own shortcuts. You're hitting ramps. You're making jumps. You're jumping over the competition. You're even running into pedestrians. Like I said, Midnight Club 2, it's an awesome game, a must-have, and it's highly recommended.
All right. I'm Smoking John, and over here to my right, I got the Midnight Club 2 Testy. So what'd you think about it, man?
I thought it was a really good game, great graphics, great scenery, just very fun. You could go and do whatever you want.
So must-have, you recommend it, stay away?
I really recommend it. It was really cool.
Right on. Gamers, check this out, man. This next game, I don't know if you guys are born in the 80s, but if you guys remember these little kind of muscular, six-figured guys called Muscle Men, Bandai's back at it. It's called Ultimate Muscle. Legends versus New Generation. There's a whole new generation of wacky, bizarre action figures going into the ring. One of the coolest modes is there's a Royal Rumble mode where you can have like a bunch of guys fighting in the ring at the same time. And not just that, but you got to actually make your own Muscle Man. Yeah. Actually, I got my man, Matt. Are you at IGN? Tell us a little bit more about Ultimate Muscle.
Thanks a lot, Jason. Now we're going to take a look at Ultimate Muscle, Legends versus New Generation. It's a Saturday morning cartoon series called Ultimate Muscle that's now playable on the Nintendo Gamecube, where you can take control of your favorite cartoon characters and beat up all your friends using the franchise favorite Ultimate Muscle characters that you watch every Saturday morning. The game's developed by Aki, who is a well-renowned development studio who's done a lot of other wrestling video games, including N64, the N64 title No Mercy. It's a great title, and it's got really solid wrestling animations, really solid wrestling moves, but it also uses the same personality and presentation from the Ultimate Muscle universe that you're familiar with from the show. Taking a look at the game, you can see the visuals are really cel-shaded. They have a very great cartoon look to them, and they offer a lot of diversity in the animations. When you grab people, throw them into the ropes, go flying into their backs, you can really tell that this is packed solid full of great Ultimate Muscle presentation. The kind of stuff that you like to have fun with and watch on the TV show, you can now actually do with your friends. The game has a lot of great modes, gameplay modes, tournaments, things like that. So we highly recommend that you check it out. If you're a wrestling fan at all, you'll like it just because it's one part brawler, one part wrestling. But if you're a fan of the show, then it's a really great purchase because you can take control of all your favorite characters and really bring them to life on the Nintendo GameCube. So we highly recommend it. We're giving it a rating of recommended.
Right on, man. We got a gamer right here, and your name is?
Austin.
And you just played Ultimate Muscle?
Yeah.
So what'd you think about it?
I think it's pretty good. I like the graphics, it's really sharp. I like the command list on the options. It helps you do all the moves. It has pretty cool moves, like the specials. A lot of characters.
Like, how would you compare it to like all the other wrestling games out there?
I think this one's pretty good because it's like cartoons and like it's better for the kids. It's not as bloody. There's no blood, and I think it's good for the family.
It's a family wrestling game, man. Right on. So would you recommend it?
Yeah, I would.
Cool. You heard it from Austin himself, man. That's Ultimate Muscle, Legend versus New Generations. And that about does it for the reviews today.
This next game gets my motor running. So if it's fast cars that you desire, this next beauty is sure to pop your odometer. Hey, we're back. And like I promised, here's a game that has a whole lot of torque mixed with a little bit of cheating, adds up to a whole lot of fun. So let's start it right with Midnight Club 2. And to satisfy your need for super speed, try doing this. To get unlimited nitrous, enter the cheat Zoom Zoom 4 at the cheat code screen in the options menu. And if you get tired of LA, here's a cheat that will take you to Gay Paris and unlock all locations. To unlock all the locations, enter the World Is Mine at the cheats menu.
Viewtiful Joe.
Viewtiful Joe is an extremely stylized quasi-2D side brawler in which the main character, Joe, journeys into the land of the movies in search of his kidnapped girlfriend. Doesn't get better than that. Now, Joe quickly meets up with his mentor, Captain Blue, a superhero who endows his abilities onto the young, inexperienced character and then sets him off to kick some serious enemy booty.
Down inside. When the V-Watch starts to glow, say the word Henshin!
Henshin and go-go, baby! You want some? Well, come and get it.
Okay, now at first glance, Beautiful Joe seems like a straightforward beat-em-up with a work graphic presentation. But as you progress through the title, you'll discover its at first hidden depth. Joe's polished control mechanics, the way in which you can effortlessly slow down time, speed it up, or strike fascinating poses in fights. And more still, the interaction between Joe's abilities and the environment are what ultimately sets this punch and kick offering apart from any other. To call them well done would be the understatement of the year. I'm telling you, at times, manipulating the character through the world and fighting characters feels close to flawless. Meanwhile, the game's graphic presentation, from the intentionally dark line, cell-style worlds that Joe explores to the advanced particle system, breathtaking slow time and speed time effects, and fluid animation that drowns every character, man, it is just gorgeous.
The following is a special presentation from ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Hi, everybody. I'm Chris Berman, and welcome to ESPN's NFL Football. Trust me, a lot of work has gone into and a lot of pleasure has gone into combining the best that ESPN and the NFL have to offer. So, without further delay, let's go straight to the game. The 10.
Yo, what's going on, all you sports fanatics, ESPN viewers out there, and you football fans? Check it out, man. Sega's back at it, man. And they got it, ESPN NFL 2K4. And I got to tell you guys, man, they brought it this time back, and they brought it correct. There's 4 key elements in this game. They're bringing it back with fun, it's polished up, there's some mass market appeal, and lastly, it's got attitude, man.
They're going to go for 2 here.
Also, the animation pretty much is seamless. Hard-hitting, great graphics, a lot of grit. Now, there's a new juke system on the right analog stick. Helps you get away from defenders using a series of moves.
He gets it and takes off for more.
Lastly, man, I'm telling you, the ESPN integration here definitely got more of that. And the rumor has it that there are even ESPN personalities, but hey, don't quote me on that.
He gets it and takes off for more.
Anyways, this is ESPN NFL 2K4. Make sure you also check out the feature, the Fantasy Football League, where you actually put your favorite players together to make your dream team. There you have it.
Oh, last weekend I did this sweet indie nose bone. What, you don't believe me? Well, when we get back, I'll show ya. See, I told you I could do it. Okay, so maybe I'm not very graceful. Well, for those of you who always dreamed of doing that special trick, here's your chance. Just go to the cheats menu, then option, codes, and type in Do a Super, D-O-A-S-U-P-E-R. If you want to really skate like the pros, go to the cheat menu, then option, codes, and type in Watch Me Explode. That's WATCH_ME_XPLODE. And every trick will be available to you.
I've suffered setbacks, now making greenbacks. Just like back and slack, some crazy hip-hop. Check 1, 2, and you don't stop.
Well, that's all for now. I look forward to cheating with you again next time on Gamer Nation.
Yeah!
The jumping, the running, slowing time, it's all on every controller.
Well, gamers, I'm very sorry, but we got to end the show. I know you guys don't want the show to end, but dude, don't even trip, because next week is going to be even crazier. We got some inside scoop from IGN that you don't even know. This is the dopest gaming show on earth.
You guys have no idea how good it is going to get, and the only way to find out is to come back here, same time, same place, next week. I'll be waiting for you.
And I'll be waiting for you too. Same place, same time, boys and girls. This is Gamer Nation. If you don't know, well, now you're about to know. 1, 2, 3. Game over. My mom loves Gamer Nation. My mom loves Gamer Nation. My mom is crazy.
Xbox.
PC, PS2,
Cube, Xbox.
Maybe you're wasting so much time.
Yeah, but he's scratching Doug's head. Making some kind of whale noise.
Be sure to visit us at GamerNationTV.com. Gamer Nation, produced by Our Tribe Productions, in association with IGN Entertainment.